and sat with a handful and he sang this melody. Hare Krishna, no harmony. It's a good way to bring the Lord to this gathering. So I'll do that melody first, but I'll sing and then you'll respond, right?
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
I'm going to sing Golden Jaya. You know, he is the Lord of the cows, Lord in the tie of the incarnation in this age. We know this. But I learned this right here from Vishnu Jan Swami, and this is his style, and Prabhupada loved his style. And when Vishnu Jan Swami left the earth in 1976 in May, Srila Prabhupada said, he is chanting to me from the spiritual world. And here's it. So it's a little faster, okay? Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. We're working on it. And, I'm going to give you one more story. You all know Billy Bobber came along. And he chanted in the park. And then he went to California after 6 devotees who went and found the Haight-Ashbury district of the hippies of the 1960s. Maybe all of you don't remember, but the Vietnam War was going on. It was a very crazy time. And so Prabhupada sent 6 disciples, Mukunda and Yamuna, the famous Yamuna who sang Govinda prayers. They met the Beatles shortly thereafter. And they started the Haight-Ashbury, and also started the first Rafi Yatra and all that. And so all this began with chanting of Hare Krishna in a park. And Prabhupada said it by himself. He had just a drum. So there's a quote, and I was going to play it, but I'll summarize. Anyone who gathers together and chants the holy name is blessed in every way with love of God. Prema Bhakti. So in this age, the chanting of the holy name is the only way, and the only authorized religion of this age of Kali. Lord Chaitanya has stated, no other way than no other way. We love the Vatican and the Buddhism and Jain, and everything is all good. They're lifting slowly. But the only authorized way is congregational. This is a congregational. The congregational chanting of the holy name of Krishna together is more powerful than we sit alone when we do our job. This is required. And this is a promise you do for your guru when you take initiation? Yes. And you follow the regular print. And Prabhupada said, if you do this and you chant the holy name, I promise you I will take you back to Godhead. Nobody else can say such a thing. Srila Prabhupada wasn't a normal, ordinary person. He came from the spiritual world, born to do this service. His Guru Maharaj, Siddhanta Saraswati, in 1922, 104 years ago, Srila Prabhupada met the spiritual master in Bengal. And the first thing, Dr. Siddhanta was sitting in a chair, the Gaudiya Math had 60,000 people in it, it was a big deal. Srila Prabhupada was a young student at the Scottish College, and his friend convinced him to go. Prabhupada was following Gandhi. He was a Gandhi. He wore the khadi, and he threw away his certificate of graduation because he was British, but he was Gandhi. And Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati was sitting on the rooftop, and you can go there and see the rooftop. Go there and see where Prabhupada saw his guru and the world changed. And we are recipient of that world change. So he walked in, Prabhupada walked in, all Hindus understand, the obeisances, us Westerners, we didn't know anything. Srila Prabhupada sits. And out of the blue, Bhakti Siddhanta says, you look at like educated young men. You should chant Hare Krishna to the world. First thing he said, how did he know that Srila Prabhupada was born with a astrological chart that said at the age of 70 he will cross the ocean and open 108 temples? How did Bhakti Siddhanta work? From the spiritual world. Bhakti Siddhanta also was born on this earth, already limited. I am not already limited. I can promise you I was born in the darkness of ignorance. I heard the word let the dead recently. That's where I was born in the West. No idea of Krishna. you were all lucky. And Indian Prabhupada said, anybody born in India, Bharat Varsha, is already fulfilled. It's a blessing to be born in that body. So, Prabhupada met Bhaktisiddhanta.
If you could kindly tell after this
Yeah.
how you came to Krishna consciousness,
Okay.
you were inspired.
Okay, I'll tell you that right now. So, well, Srila Prabhupada, of course, came to America in 1965. The Jaladuta. Now, here's an interesting tidbit which leads up to my joining. In 1965, you all maybe, is anyone old enough like us? Does anyone remember 1965? You know, you're young children. Okay. Well, in 1965, there was a rock and roll band called the Beatles, and they came to America, and they were performing at the Ed Sullivan show in America. And I saw it. I was 7 years old, and I was like, oh, she just love. And Srila Prabhupada, at that moment in time, the same moment that the Beatles were on the stage at Shea Stadium, the first time in the history of music that a stadium was used, Srila Prabhupada was on the ocean, slowly crossing, at the same day. So Srila Prabhupada was on a ship, and the Beatles were over here performing. And 5 years or 4 years later, one of those Beatles would take Srila Prabhupada's teachings and give them to me. And that's how I heard Hare Krishna. Through that Beatle, George Harrison, he wrote and sang My Sweet Lord. In 1970, I was 11, and I'm listening to all my friends on the streets of Philadelphia, and I'm hearing, is this Hare Krishna? I really want to see you, my Lord. I really want to be Hare Krishna on the radio. And I'm what's this? But I did not know it. But the Hare Krishna mantra now entered my ear, and I was thinking, but I didn't know that. Once it enters your ear, you're Krishna's property. He will take you back to God. It slowly took me. So, in 1970, later, I found devotees and joined in all that. But it all began with that first, right through the ear. Because you know how devotees see? They see with your ear. You see with your ear. You don't see with your eyes. The Prabhupada said, or Shastra says, that the dog sees with its nose, but a devotee sees with his ears. He hears instruction. Hears. So Prabhupada heard Bhaktisiddhanta say, preaching English. 1922, 40 years later, he did. Okay, so the Prabhupada starts the Hare Krishna movement. One day, at the age of 17, I joined the U.S. Marine Corps. I wasn't ready for devotion. I didn't know about it. I never met the voice. I only heard on the radio, and I was trying to figure it out. So I was walking through the Atlanta airport in my first uniform, private first class U.S. Marine, and the devotees were there. And they saw me and came and gave me a book, Srimad Bhagavatam, in the airport. And I'm, what is that? It looked good. But I'd already heard Hare Krishna on the radio, and I'd already wondered. So I gave a donation, I took the book, and then he gave me a second book, Srimad Bhagavatam 1.3. And I took those books and put them in my bag, and I went overseas, because I was assigned. I came back to America around 1978, and there I met a Swami named Bhakti Sarup Dambar. Now this is one of Prabhupada's dearmost. He was born in Manipur, and he took me to Manipur years later. Bhakti Sarup Dambar. So Bhakti Sarup Dambar says to me, we're in the temple, because I finally joined, let's go to Charlotte. I'm like, Charlotte? It's 1979. 46 years ago, I came here to this town with the pure devotee. Very good. So we were preaching at the house of Kapil. I don't know if any of you know. But I was only 19 or 20. That's my first year. 46 years later, here I am again in Charlotte. Doing the same thing, though. Chanting my Krishna, right? But I feel like this is my destiny. I can't explain it. Krishna has said that. But I joined the temple, of course, after realizing this is my duty, my life. So I left the Marine Corps after my duty station and all that. I went to ISKCON, put home. And And that's where Bhakti Sudhamara came one day because he's traveling sannyasi. And he picked me up and said, let's go to Charlotte because I had a car and he was sannyasi. So I drove him. So I got the association all the way back and Bhakti kirtans. Later on, he took me to India, to Manipur, and I met the king of Manipur because Bhakti Sudhamara was well established and strong now. He's still alive in spirit. But this is how I actually came to the movement fire. One book being put in my hand. Well, actually, I would say when I heard the holy name of Krishna being started. That's how powerful it is. So, I don't get good story.
Thank you so much. And your initiation, your name?
I'm sorry. I'm Tapasya Das. My name is Tapasya. It's one of the four principles of religion and when the spiritual master thought I was so much trouble, he said, you're austerity. Tapasya means austerity. And again, I've been preaching for a while. I went all over India with Jayapataka Swami. One day, I'll tell you a story that involves me and Jayapataka. We were singing, and I'm the bhajan singer at the Pandal in, not Mumbai, it was the big city, Chennai. So we were in Chennai on the stage. There was 5,000 Indian people, and I'm singing, just like today I'm singing, Western style, but on white skin. Photographer from the India Times saw this and said, what's that white boy doing singing to the Indians? They thought it was unusual, so he took a photograph. The next day, I was on the cover of the All India India Times. So Jayapataka was the leader of the Pandal, and in the morning program, everybody sits for breakfast together, 400 people. He pulls out the newspaper, Jayapataka. Does anyone know Jayapataka Swami? Initiated? So, I'm there. I'm minding my own business, sitting over here with 300 devotees, and he calls out, Tapasya! I'm like, our Tapasya has got on the cover of the India Times, and he pulls out the newspaper, and he shows it to everyone. He's so sweet, and I didn't even know. How would I know? It's on the cover. In fact, that's saying, because the newspaper person thought it was so unusual that a Western devotee was leading the kirtan in a South Indian style Pandal. And that's what I did with Jayapataka. We went hundreds of devotees, but he pulled me out of the crowd and put me in his car, not the train. And we went city to city all over India doing bhajans, and he was very popular and very, very kind to me. And he comes to Atlanta, and I have news for you all. You all go to the Kani Happy Festival there? Well, I was there 8 days ago, and I was sitting with the temple president when he got a phone call from India. And nobody knows this. Jayapataka Swami is coming, even though he's in a wheelchair, to the Kani Happy Festival, June 5th. So if you want to go and book a room early before the news gets out, because if all the disciples know he's coming to America, even though he's very ill, there's going to be no rooms and no place to stay. But I found out just when the phone call came. So I got on Hilton.com and remember. So I'll be there for the problem. Now he's very ill, he can't speak. But I owe him so much. So if I get to see him, my life is very good. We're very, very happy to do that. So he wanted me to sing this way. So why was I on stage at the Pandals? Because he said, you sound like Vishnu John Swami, but I didn't feel that way. He said, where did you learn that? I said, from disciples who got musical stuff. They learned from him. And he said, get on stage, do it, this style. So that's why I feel now it's my duty to share. I don't do the Bengali style, you know, there's a little bit of style Bengali, it's a little bit, you know, I think I just do what I was taught, and apparently it works in here. So, I could go on and on about it, and that's how I'm supposed to feel, or should someone else sing? I don't know.
You can sing. Do you have your association? We want to hear you.
So it's a little difficult when I need my drums player. I need my steady drums player. Steady. I don't want to go too fast, but I generally go fast and I generally you are, then my God's going to hear you. Come down to the clouds, but you've got to call them more. And they will show up here. One time, I'll tell you another story real quick. This happened two or three times. Srila Prabhupada was chanting in Berkeley, and he was chanting in Bury Place, London. So, devotees were having a kirtan. Yamuna Devi was leading kirtan, and Prabhupada was sitting here, and kirtan was going on, just like we were doing just now. And in the middle of the kirtan, Srila Prabhupada said, Narayana Muni. Srila Prabhupada's vision, he saw Narayana Muni in person, red hair, white skin. Narayana Muni has red hair, white skin. Research it. Prabhupada saw him. The kirtan was going so loud, so he called out, Narayana Muni, he did the prayer for Narayana Muni. And Yamuna, speaking kirtan, was like, what is Prabhupada doing? Why is he yelling Narayana Muni? And she started singing. Prabhupada said, so the next day, Yamuna asked Prabhupada, what happened? He said, Narayana Muni came. Did you not see him? She said, not. So that's the first time I heard. But it also happened in Berkeley, where I was on time as vice president. So in the Berkeley Temple, Srila Prabhupada was there. So it was 1975, 1976. And the bhajan was going on just like we're doing. You may not know who's here watching us. You don't know how the Dhamma God's come. They want this holy name to spread. So the kirtan was going on, and Srila Prabhupada said, Narayana Muni is here. Lord Brahma is here. Now, I don't know, we hear that and think, come on, but yes, they want the holy name to spread in all the universe. In the universe, from Brahma Loka, Bhakala Loka, Navaloka, wherever. The most blessed place is Bharat, the holy name of Krishna. That's pure love of God. You have to go for thousands of years if you live in Dhuvaloka to attain what we have. Indra has a lifespan that ends. Prabhupada said, Indra or Indra hope, one cell organism, amoeba. Indra, the king of heaven, or the one cell organism, limited lifespan. They're material bodies. Even though he's a demigod. But Narayana Muni, he can go between the two worlds, between Vaikuntha and this world. He actually goes back and forth, like the four Kumars. They can enter the spiritual world and come back and see us. So when you chant Hare Krishna, you may not know it, but you are calling the gods and the liberated souls. They wanted to go on. And in all this city of Charlotte, how many people live in Charlotte? Tell me. Million? Yes.
I live in Charlotte.
Okay, you raise your hand. So 1.1 million people live here, and how many are chanting holy name? 20? So in this whole metropolitan, you are the divine ones. Let's be real. And I'll summarize. I was going to let Prabhupada say it, but I'll summarize. Anyone who gathers together and chants holy name is getting the kind of body the Lord is there. He's here. So, I don't know if I should say chronology. I don't want to confuse you guys. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Dasaya Bhutale Namaste Bhakti Vedanta Krishna Krishna. This is going to go a little faster.
Yeah, sure.
This melody, it will bring tears to your eyes. If the whole world sang this, it will be helpful. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. I'll follow you.
Okay.
Just stay with me. Hare Krishna. Did you all feel that? The holy name, it's enlivening. Lift off, you feel it, and now it's bringing those Krishna and of course Krishna comes in the holy name. Now I'm going to tell you a quick story. It's nice to have a story in between. Lord Chaitanya was leading kirtan, dancing, and the 200 devotees had fatigue. I just had this story the other day, so I pulled it twice today about it. So the devotees were feeling tired and thirsty, and it's India, and they're just dancing. They're not dancing, they're dancing. Lord Chaitanya realizes they're wow. So he takes a mango seed, he puts it in the ground in front of him. And the mango tree grows instantly. Hold it. How is this possible and can it be believed? Do we believe it? The mango tree grew right in front of their eyes, went into full bloom, and fruit appeared on the mango tree. It's in Chaitanya of Charlotte. Read it. Then Lord Chaitanya personally took the mango, which had no skin, no seed. What? The mango was took each of the tree and gave it to each devotee one at a time. And they only got one, but they were fully satisfied and nourished. I love that story. How long do we have? How long is it?
We have had,
Half an hour?
no, 25 minutes. We have
Now, if I sing the Namaste prayers for protection, is that okay?
Yes, Maharaj.
Yes?
What did you say?
The Namaste?
Namaste, Namaste.
Mm-hmm.
Right now?
Well, I lead it into kirtan.
So, okay, yeah, he's going to lead it to Kirtan. Okay.
It's, actually, well, why did Prabhupada introduce Krishna? Why? It was chanting Hare Krishna. Now, in the beginning, in 1966, Srila Prabhupada did not chant Nama Om. No, it wasn't done. He did not chant Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu in the beginning, no. He sang Hare Krishna with a basic melody.